Well, good morning, everybody. How the heck y'all doing today? A little cool this morning. I don't know what the temp is, but it feels a little cool. I had a quick little rain shower this morning that kind of made things a little icy. Got to be careful when you're walking on the deck. But because of potential oncoming weather disaster, I don't know if you call it a weather disaster or not, but we're supposed to be getting some nasty stuff here this weekend. Like, they're talking 70, 80, up to 90k wind gusts. And like potentially up to 3.5, 4 feet of fucking snow. But we got to get, well, you can't see nothing out the back window. It's all frozen. We got to get this thing started, the Big Blue, and get unhooked from the disc. Get it parked for the winter, obviously, because that job's going to be done now. And we're going to get the front end loader put on him. And we got a lot of tidying up to do here and get ready for this friggin' snowstorm. So let's see what kind of a cold start we get here this morning. Look at that, the glow plugs didn't even come on. Not much of a cold start today. Get the heater going in here and thaw out these windows a little bit. Anyway, I'll bring you guys back here in a little bit. And when we're going to put the front end loader on, we'll talk to you then. Alrighty guys, so with this is what they call a quick attach front end loader. So I had it on the ground. And this bar right here, it comes down, and that one there, it'll angle down, and that what supports it, the front end loader, when it's disattached from the tractor. And there's a big pin here. It sits in a cradle on this black framework, this big pin. And then when you hook up, when it's all latched in, this should automatically close in, which it did, which is exactly what it's supposed to do. And it's locked in at this point. It's all a spring-loaded hookup. So it's pretty sweet that way. Here's the joystick for it right here. That's down. You pull it back, that's up. You move it to the right, that tilts to dump. And you move it to the left, and that tilts to lift. So I do not have a grapple for this machine. I'm just checking it, make sure everything's going to be solid on it. Yahoo! And our fuel level is a little low, so we're going to fill this sucker with fuel right now. Fuel tanks are just right there. So we'll get this sucker filled with fuel, and then I'm going to go park them in the shop, and then we're going to play with the other tractor. We got a bunch of stuff to move around here, so we'll bring you guys back in a bit. I'm thinking maybe we'll give this guy a quick rinse off before the snow hits. That way he's somewhat clean going into the winter. And then we'll do a good grease job on the front end loader and stuff. I'm gonna jump in CP's truck there and hook it to that stock trailer, that little guy, and get that stock trailer put away. Alrighty guys, well, just moving from one thing to another thing to another thing. It's just crazy. There's the post pounder and a different tractor. Those guys came back and put a couple more big ass posts in for me, some 8-inch posts. And they're just finishing up with some plank bracing. Some of you guys that watch Straight Pipe Acres, about a year ago, he had a young guy helping him in the shop and whatnot. Dawson was over there, and the crew that came in and did this little bit of fencing for us was his younger brother. This is Houston. And Houston came in and put these posts in the ground, and because I don't got a post pounder, but Houston and his grandpa, they got a post pounder, and they're just gonna put some bracing in and finalize this off and get her all done nice and neat for us. Houston could use the money, so CP says let's get him and have him do it, and if they can get it done before this friggin' snow comes, that's perfect, right? So, and this friggin' board can come off. It's a piece of crap. There. So anyway, this will be done here right away. I got to build some steel gates for down there at the gateway, and we've got some big 8-inch posts that they drove in down there too, but that'll be a video for another day. We'll bring you guys back later. Alrighty guys, so here we are in the barn, and you can see we've got this manure board here, and I'm pushing almost 4 feet high with the manure board. But this barn was built, and you look there, yeah, there's a manure board. Well, that's the outside friggin' wall. So when you're cleaning corrals, or if a cow hits on it, she's actually pushing the boards out. So that stack of 2x8s, we're gonna put that all along this wall on the inside, and yeah, that'll give us a manure board on the inside. And then in between each post, so from this post to this post is 12 feet. Those are 12-foot boards. I'm actually going to take a 2x6 and put it in the middle on edge right here, and that'll give it stability in the middle. If you look there's one right here, so that gives it stability down here, right in the middle. So that's what's going on here now. I'm just gonna grab some of them boards and carry them over. The son-in-law is here. Dustin is here. He was bored today, so they came out for a visit, and he came to give me a hand with this, so that's nice. He just went to get a level for me from the shop, and we're gonna get started with this stuff. So we'll talk to you guys in a little bit. Well, there you go, guys. There's Dustin. Wave, Dustin. He's kind of like Sean and them guys. He doesn't say much on camera. So we got the manure board all across this back wall. It's 6 2x8s. So what are we here? Just about 4 feet high, right?
42, I think.
42 inches is what we went. So that's all done. So that'll be a lot nicer for cleaning. And we did not get it done here for one reason, really. And that's because I'm going to take this door here, I'm going to take that off. I want to build a new door and put hinges in that go through the wall or through the post. And if the manure board's on, I wouldn't be able to get to that one hinge. Unless I notch the board, I guess. Then I would. But anyways. There. Now you can see it a little better. So got that all done. And we got a section in there done too. That one I is one board less. It's only 5 2x8s versus 6. But we never bed this area here very heavy. It's always bedded quite light. So now it's just a matter of cleanup, get all our toot cleaned up and out of here, and supper time. So with that, give us the old thumbs up, comment, subscribe. Fun, fun, fun. Let's get her done.